Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a review on the Chase Freedom Flex credit card. Before we jump into the details, I do want to give a couple of disclaimers. First thing is that if you do not like credit cards, that is fine. You probably should not be watching this video. I'm going to be promoting the Chase Freedom Flex credit card and just the Chase Freedom line in general. This is not sponsored by any means. I've just used this credit card for a couple of years and particularly enjoy this one. Second thing is that if you are irresponsible with credit cards or if you have credit card debt currently that is revolving, so you have credit card debt and then you're carrying that to the next month, I do not recommend any credit cards. I don't suggest that you open any credit cards at the moment. Get a handle of your spending and then you can start looking into credit card hacking and trying to use credit cards to get cash back and such, which is what I prefer to do. So going into this, I do want to say that I use credit cards for just about every single purchase that I make, but I never pay interest on my credit cards. I pay them off every single month, so I don't have revolving credit card debt, and then therefore I don't pay any interest. So just want to clarify that. Be careful with your credit card usage, but if you're smart with them and responsible with them, you can really benefit from using them. Okay, so let's hop into the details about Chase Freedom. Now I have the Chase Freedom Flex card. There's also a Chase Freedom Unlimited. I honestly don't know the differences right now off the top of my head, but with the Flex, I think it's great. I think the two of them are very similar. I opened my Chase Flex card back in March or April of 2021, so I've had it for a couple of years. Y'all know that I am frequently opening credit cards a few times per year, but I opened this one because of a great bonus and also the bonus categories, the cashback categories that are offered through this credit card. The bonus that I got when I first opened it is still around today, at least the time of me filming this. So I'm filming this in March 2023. So I went and checked what is available now, and it's still the same bonus, still the same promotion that they had then. So back in 2021, I opened this because it was a $200 cash bonus after you spend $500 in 3 months. And that's really easy to do, at least in my opinion. $500 for me is like a month or a month and a half of groceries. So I would be able to qualify for that $200 bonus very, very quickly. I would say that this pertains to most people. You're probably spending over $500 within a 3-month period on just your basic living expenses. The other thing this card offers for your first year is 5% cash back on groceries, which for me was very, very important. This does exclude Walmart and Target, but personally, I do not get my groceries from Walmart or Target, so it was a great fit for me. And yeah, so that was the first full year that you had the card. You could get 5% on groceries, up to $12,000 worth of spending. I know for myself, I don't spend anywhere near $12,000 on groceries, so that was perfect for me. And it doesn't stop there. So I just feel like overall the Chase credit card is definitely one of my favorites. Top 3 for sure for me. You get 3% cash back at drugstores. You get 3% cash back at restaurants or dining. You also get 5% back on travel booked through Chase. And I have done this multiple times with no problems. So this would include hotels, flights, rental cars, all of those you can book through Chase and get 5% cash back. And then you get 1% cash back on all other purchases. However, they also have 5% rotating bonus categories. So every quarter, there are different categories that you can get 5% cash back in. So I will share the bonus categories for 2023, just for quarter 1 and quarter 2, because it's not announced yet what quarter 3 and quarter 4 will be, but I'll also share with you what those categories were all of 2022. So for 2023 quarter 1, so currently, you can get 5% cash back at grocery stores, excluding Walmart, and this would pertain to anybody who is not in that first year window. You know, you're already getting 5% if you just open your card within the last year. But for myself, for example, who is not in the first year of the card, I can now get 5% in groceries again for quarter 1. You can also get 5% at Target and then fitness clubs or gym memberships. For quarter 2, the bonus categories getting 5% cash back are at Amazon.com as well as Lowe's, which is perfect timing because, you know, going into the springtime, into the summer, you can go and get your plants and such, your gardening stuff at Lowe's and get 5% cash back. Now, like I said, they don't share the quarters until you get closer to them, so I don't know what quarter 3 or quarter 4 will look like for this year. but let me share for 2022. So for quarter one of 2022, 5% cash back at grocery stores again, as well as eBay. Quarter two was Amazon.com again, as well as select streaming services. So this does, I remember looking at this before, this does include things like Netflix, I think Spotify. You have to go and look at the fine print for those, but basically the main ones that you use would qualify for this. Quarter three, gas stations, car rental agencies, movie theaters, and select live entertainment. And then quarter four, Walmart and PayPal. Whenever PayPal is a bonus category and I'm having like a high spend year, I usually earn way more from this credit card, because typically if you're doing any online shopping, you can use PayPal. So yeah, you can get quite a bit cash back there. That's amazing that they put Walmart on here and Target. Obviously grocery stores, getting as much cash back as you can is really helpful. It definitely helps to beat some of the inflation that we're experiencing. With these bonus categories, you do have to activate them, but they literally email you. So they'll email you a couple of weeks before the activation period or before the actual quarter is beginning, and it will just remind you to activate. And you can just click within the email and then you're good to go. Or you can go into the app or the website, activate it, and then you'll be getting your cash back. Personally, I don't find that to be troublesome by any means. I think it's very simple, and plus they remind me of it. There are other credit cards that do this, and then of course I have so many other credit cards, so I do have to try and keep up with all of the cash back bonuses and the categories that I have going on at a set time. But you know, I just try my best to keep everything organized. I'll put it in my phone if I need to, like in the notes section, so that I can remember which card to use when I'm getting groceries or doing online shopping, whatever I'm actually spending money on. But I think that the bonus categories are really valuable, and 5% back is a pretty decent deal. And honestly, it doesn't even end there. So there's also something called Chase Offers, and this is something that several other credit cards do as well, but you can literally go onto the app or onto the website and look through the offers that they have. I'll put the current offers up on the screen. Now this is going to vary by obviously the time as well as where you live. Sometimes the things that are on here are local, so it would be like local restaurants or local grocery stores, something of that sort. But oftentimes you'll see things that people can access everywhere. 15% back at Disney Plus, 10% back at Domino's, $5 back on Amazon Music, $5 back on Showtime, Misfits Market, that's a website I've used before. There are sometimes even just generic offers on here. So literally like last month, there was an offer of $5 cash back at a restaurant. So literally any restaurant, as long as it counted as dining when you made the purchase, then you would get $5 cash back. I think at that time I had purchased, it was something small. It was like a $10 dining purchase, and then I got $5 back for that. So yeah, lots of opportunities to make cash back from this credit card, which is why I think it's a great fit for just about anybody. And a couple of important things to call out. One, there's no annual fee. You won't be paying any fee to have this card. Of course, you do want to pay off your card in full every month in order to actually really take advantage of your cashback rewards, and then you won't be paying anything. You're just getting free money from Chase, basically. And then also, your rewards do not expire. There are multiple ways to redeem the cashback. I prefer to do cash, so I will just send the cash to my bank account. It doesn't make it any less, which I really appreciate. And then you could also get gift cards. You could redeem it for past purchases that you've made. You could use those points to book travel. There are many things that you can use your points for, but yeah, personally, I prefer to get cash. I did want to share how much I made in cash back since I've had this card, so 2021 and 2022. I'll call out one thing is that they do have referral bonuses. So you can earn up to $500 per year in referral bonuses. And I know that I do have a finance platform. I talk about finances, so it's a lot easier for me to meet that threshold. But you know, if you want to share this card with a partner or a friend, a family member, you could at least make a couple $100 and, you know, get your referral bonuses as well. So each referral is $100 up to $500 per year. Okay, so 2021, which is when I first opened this card, and remember I opened it in March or April, so not even the full year. I made $814.66. I did make 5 referrals, so $500 of that came from referrals, but if you subtract 500, I made $314.66 in cash back from this credit card, which I think is pretty good. That is completely free income, money I was going to be spending anyway, and absolutely passive. In 2022, I actually used this card a bit less because I opened a few other credit cards, so I was not using this card as much in 2022, but I still earned $805.19. Again, I did reach the $500 referral bonuses. So in total, from actual cash back from my spending was $305.19. Now, full disclosure, the link that I have below will be my referral link, but if you are watching this in 2023, I actually cannot get any more referrals. I've already reached the $500 threshold, so thank you to the 5 of you who have already used my referral link. So you can still use my link. It will still be active, and you can get the same sign-up bonus, the $200, the 5% on groceries for the first year, but I won't get any extra from you clicking that. So feel free to, try to find another content creator who has a link and they can still benefit in 2023. Or if you have a friend or family member maybe who already has this card, then definitely check with them. If you're watching this at some point in the future, then I would appreciate if you do use my link so I can reach my 500 again for the year, because it does really help me out. But yes, overall, as you can see, I highly recommend this card. Again, I'm not being paid to say this, and I have used this card myself for 2 years now, and it's top 3 favorite cards of mine. I can't really think of any negatives. I guess sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. Like, there are a lot of options to look at on their website. I think they could maybe organize their website a little bit better. The app is very user-friendly, but if I'm booking travel through Chase, then I will use my actual laptop. I wouldn't do that through my phone just because it's so much easier to navigate on your laptop. But yeah, there's a lot of options, lots of links that you can click into, sections you can go to on the website. So I think that's the only con. It can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't want to dedicate time to that, but it really doesn't have to be that complicated. I'm just definitely somebody who tries to get the most out of every single card that I use, so I like to explore all the options available to me. Yeah, overall though, I think it's a great card. I would say this card is not for you if you do your grocery shopping at Walmart or at Target, but even then, I still think this card is worth it just for like drugstore, restaurant, travel purposes, and then you could get a card that allows you to get 5% on groceries. There are several cards out there that allow for you to get 5% back on groceries. I will be making these review videos for all of the credit cards that I use on a regular basis, so you may be able to find something in the future that's a better fit for you, and also I'll always share what it's best used for. But yeah, the big thing would definitely be the groceries, especially in the first year, the bonus rotating categories, as well as restaurants, drugstores, and travel. But that is everything that I have to share about this Chase credit card. If I left anything out or if you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. Let me know if you end up getting this card or if you use this card and whether you like it or not. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.